Hi, this is Connie Wolshansky here, and I have here with me Rochelle Zomick, who's the director of the Iris Berman Early Childhood Center in Livingston, New Jersey. And she is here with us to share about her recent strategy session that she had and what she learned from the experience. Thank you, Rochelle, for coming. So excited to have you here.
Glad to be here.
So let's get started. Can you share with us, please, 2 key strategies that you learned from the call or any clarity that you really got?
Okay, I would love to. So first of all, I'm searching for teachers that really have the same philosophy as our school. And I really find that it's a challenge. You know, we should have be on the same wavelength from the hiring day through the whole school year. And I find that at the beginning of the year, the teachers are all gung-ho, they're hired, they're great, but then they kind of fizzle out on it when they realize, being a teacher is a lot of work. So I decided that I have to do something. So Connie challenged me, Connie, to write down a description of how I would describe my ideal teachers at the end of the school year. The teachers that I felt were successful and really were on the same page as myself and our school culture. Yeah. And I felt that was such a great strategy because it really is going to help me to fill my job description, to figure out how to write my job description. So that's a really good technique. And then the second idea that I had is that for when the teachers begin the school year, the teachers are going to receive, I'm going to write down for them our school philosophy and some guidelines, things, just reminders for them that they can follow to go back and reflect when they're going through their challenges or whatever. I'm going to give this to the teachers on a piece of paper and I'm going to hang it up in our school so it's there just as that reminder. And I also hope to hang up on that same bulletin board things that they actually did during the year that really reflect on that philosophy, just as positive reinforcement for them.
Love it.
From coming from them, things that they did, highlighting is a really good way to show them that they're being successful.
Love it. That's amazing. That's just great golden nuggets that you just shared right there for everyone. So as an off take of that, what strategy did you feel you're taking action on? Like you said, you're putting that together right now. Where do you feel you're moving with that? How was that beneficial for you in creating results? Because Discover It is all results driven. We're all about getting results and actionable strategies. So how did that create results for you? How did that drive momentum forward for you?
Well, you really gave me some concrete strategies to work with. Instead of me just sitting there abstractly and trying to figure out, how am I going to tackle this problem? I had the same issue last year and I had the same issue the year before. How am I going to be successful this year and change it up?
Love it.
And so I'm now sitting down. Now that the school year is over, I'm reflecting on the strengths that I saw in teachers that I have already. So I'm kind of like, instead of waiting till next year at the end of the year, describe what I would hope would be at the end of next year, I'm taking the positives that I saw in teachers this year, I'm writing those down, and I'm developing my ad for the job from that. And I'm also, from that, taking what philosophy and what culture do I want the school to have, and I'm putting that together as well, so that as my hiring process begins, hopefully very soon, I will be able to show them, and I'll show them the paper in advance that, that this is bulletin board. I hope to put that up soon so that it's there already, so that they feel that it's already a part of the school. It's in their face already, and it's not something I'm springing on them as a surprise at the beginning of the year.
Right. So one of the things that you really have now is just real clarity in what you're really looking for. It's not anymore like you're just fishing through this haystack and trying to figure out what you want. You have the clarity first. And then, as I said in the webinar of the Collaborating School Culture, when directors have clarity, then they can do execution, and then they can have their focus, and then they can have their execution. So I love that you're just really following that framework. My last question is, what message would you like to tell directors who are thinking about signing up for this session? What message would you have for them? What's your takeaway? So my last question to you is, what message would you like to tell directors who are thinking about signing up for this session, where they're like, what am I really going to get out of this? I have such a busy schedule. I don't have 45 minutes in my time. What would you tell that director who just is on the fence? What's your message?
I'm going to say, you have challenges. You're worried because you have so many things going on. Do you have that 45 minutes? You know what? Make that list of challenges that you have. No matter how worried you are, no matter how embarrassed you might be to admit it to yourself by putting it on paper or to anybody else, make that list and take that call with Hani, because she's going to listen to you. She's going to give you ideas. I love the way, Hani, that you focused on what my personal challenges were, not the cookie cutter, oh, everybody has that problem, everybody this, but you really, really listened to me and my special needs that I needed for my situation. And you really took that time. You listened, you heard, and you helped me develop some strategies that worked for my particular school. And I'm really grateful to you for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to continued collaboration with you.
Yeah, I hope that we get to do this again. But I want to help you. So.
Thank you. Thanks.